Real-life superhero Terry Hitchcock, who once ran the equivalent of 75 marathons in 75 consecutive days, recently spoke to students and parents during a special family weekend presentation at Gardner-Webb University. Shortly after his presentation, the audience enjoyed the award-winning documentary My Run, which has captured the nation's imagination through the power of Hitchcock's story. In the span of a week in 1984, Hitchcock lost his wife Sue to breast cancer and his job to corporate politics. Overwhelmed and unsure of how to recreate himself as a single parent, Hitchcock persevered in holding his family together, and then, on the eve of the 1996 Atlanta Olympics, found a miraculous way to inspire the country with his story. The Olympics are about trying to do the impossible, going beyond what anybody says you can do, Hitchcock said. So, at 57 years old, Hitchcock began training to run the more than 2,000 miles from St. Paul, Minnesota to Atlanta, Georgia, hoping to encourage other single-parent families to believe that, quote, no matter what is against them, they can accomplish something great in life. Hitchcock suffered a heart attack during his training and then broke bones in his ankles and knees during the run. He averaged 31 miles per day through freezing cold and unbearable heat. He was even chased by a bear. But a self-described dreamer with a strong faith, Hitchcock simply refused to quit and challenged audiences from St. Paul to Atlanta to do the same. Just before the Olympic opening ceremonies, he broke the finish tape in Olympic Park in Atlanta, putting an exclamation point on his extraordinary journey. Today, Hitchcock continues to inspire audiences across the country to do the impossible and to strive to make a difference. He has co-authored a book about his run, A Father's Odyssey, and the award-winning documentary My Run, narrated by Academy Award winner Billy Bob Thornton, was released on DVD in September. Hitchcock donates the proceeds from his book and documentary sales, as well as his speaking fees, to raise money for single-parent families and for breast cancer, diabetes, and Asperger's syndrome research. Hitchcock challenged Gardner-Webb students and their families to stay positive in the midst of their struggles, and to seek to make a difference in others' lives. And while he graciously answered questions about the trek itself, he maintained to the end that his story is not about running.
People need to know that every day is a marathon for them. They can get up and they can run their marathon just like I did. If I can do it, they can. I mean, everything was against me. But that doesn't mean you can't accomplish something in life. And so that's what I do with my life.
For more about My Run, visit myrunmovie.com.